Yeah, this is the one I first purchased, the Fleischmann, off my friend who died, off his brother. He had quite, a few locos and track and all sorts. He started his attic railway, but it never got finished. So when he first brought this round to my house one day, I was like amazed by it, because it DCC. Never heard it before. The sound and everything, the way it works, is amazing. So that model will never be sold. It'll stay in my collection. So that's what kick-started my attic railway, and its sister version is the Pendolino, which is a very nice model. That's yet to be converted to DCC. And a couple of other models, which is the BR05 from Fleischmann. That's analogue, that's got to be converted. And that's just another photo livery, class 44. Well, as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff on the Thermos. I've got quite a lot of, virtually all of my stock out, which has took me ages, because what I'm doing, I am going through and tidying up the ECOS menu system, all the locos I've got on there, logging them on, changing the names, making sure everything's perfectly set up. All the track work and points are all perfectly set up on the ECOS. Reason being, prior to automating the system, I want everything to be working just right. So I shall show a quick view of the stock, a closer look. Yeah, so just to take a closer look at some of the stock, there's the diesel classes, Fleischmann, Roco, Tricks, various classes there, from the small right down to the small class shunter to the larger class shunters, etc. Most of these are DCC chips. There's a couple that are not. Most of them are sound as well. Fleischmann diesel rail car, which is one of my favourites. Some more electric class locomotives, and the Fleischmann warship class, which is DCC converted. Another Fleischmann diesel rail car there, and some more electric class locos, which I do like. Yep, and we have a BR76 condensing class BR52, which is an amazing loco. A 2882 class Virginia, which is a big loco but not as big as the big boy class sat behind on the tracks there. And we have a BR52 bathtub Tricks, a Tricks BR01 there. And we have a Roco BR class streamlined class 10, very nice loco. A Brower BR06 there, an S1 class K-Bay, class 38, K-Bay, similar sort of era. Mallet tanks, K-Bay, and the old later version of it, the later colours. And a BR Roco Streamline 01, an 18 high speed loco, BR class 44 oil burner coal burners, and a class 78, class 96 BR diesel rail car, and the Senator there, which is sat parts up on the platform, and the Railjet locos, Roco turbo diesel. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So what I'm going to do is just power this up now, just to see how much juice it uses. Yeah, so I've just powered it up, and you can see off the internal booster it's using quite a lot of juice, but it can handle it very well, which is amazing considering the weight and the size of the power pack that comes with this. So yeah, a lot of hardware being powered up. Yeah, I'm also installing the very last, I think, because my layout keeps expanding, accessory decoder, and basically that's for controlling all the points and lighting, all sorts. This is a very advanced piece of kit, you can do all sorts with it. I just use it for point control at the moment, and I'm going to be using it for station lighting and street lighting to be controlled via just touching the ECOS control panel rather than using manual switches. That's another thing I'm doing. Another point which I wanted to say regarding the ECOS is to regularly back it up. So if I back mine up to a memory stick, and you do that via logging onto the IP address on your computer, and just do it that way using this ECOS software on the PC, and you can make a simple backup file, and that saves all the track plans, locos, everything you've put into it just saves it in a handy little file. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, also on my station I've actually added a billboard that lights up like that. You can get them in, I got mine for a railway exhibition. I can't even remember the person who got it off, or what the company was called, I can't remember, but you can buy them and they have LEDs in there, and basically you get a resistor with it if you want to wire it straight up to 16 volts, but it's standard 12 volt normally. Now with that, I stripped out the original advertisement, which is like pasted on paper advertisement, and painted it black, and then put an extra plinth in on the bottom, so I can enable different advertisements to be inserted, so that just pops out like so, and I can change the advertisement to whatever I want to suit whatever era, and basically that's just a printed out advertisement from DB Rail and Austrian Rail, and I've got loads of different ones I can put in there, and you can just swap and change it around. Not a bad little idea, I thought, but to do that I had to add the extra piece on the bottom, so that just pops in back in there, and you could do the same yourself for whatever rail system you're using, British Rail, German, Austrian, wherever it is. I thought it's a handy little idea. And I've shown that on the last vid, the container stacker. Quite chuffed with that. I've taken out the big orange trailer crane because it's getting a bit too cluttered. I just want a bit more space around that area. And I've actually purchased another one of these, or a couple actually, these tower lights. These are the original ones that were there, and there. I've got another one now for the container yard, which is there. The hand built out of brass, 4mm scale, fantastically made, hand built, so they did take a while to get made up. But the other one I've got a fourth one for another part of the truck yard, and I think I damaged that when I was installing it. I tugged it and it's not working right, so I'm going to have to send that back to get repaired. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.